Yo guys, and welcome to this new Pedalboard video. I promised you to do this quite a while ago and finally I'm doing it. Before I begin, I've just launched my own Patreon page and I have it linked below if you want to go and support me. There will be some exclusive stuff there. There's a little behind the scenes from this thing, and there will be monthly Q&As and stuff like that. So go to my Patreon if you want to back this project. I have some new stuff on my board, and I just want to let you know, if you have seen that I've taken something off it, that doesn't mean that I hate that pedal. I just have a bunch of stuff that I want to try out, and yeah, it's just for fun that I change out some stuff from time to time. So don't be offended if I took off your favorite drive pedal. It's just because I'm experimenting. I'm using my Gibson R4 custom shop with P90s today. I'm going into my Tone King Imperial as usual. I'm using headphones because I'm using my 2-Notes Torpedo Live as usual as well. And yeah, that's about it. I'm using toaster cables. I have been for quite some time. They are really good and they look awesome. That's probably all I need from a guitar cable. I have some red ones here and I have some blue, or is it black and white striped ones. They are also really cool. So from my toaster cable I go first into this Durham Electronics BMP, which stands for Buff, Master and Pre. And from that one I have a tuner out up to my Sonic Research Turbo tuner, which is a really good tuner. It's really accurate and it's really fast. That's my choice when it comes to tuners. The BMP also has one effects loop, so all of my effects are going in a loop and back to this, so I can turn that off and on. I have a mute button that sends the signal to the tuner, and there's also a pre-level on the side. And I'm a huge fan of plugging my guitar straight into my amp. I really like that tone you get then, but I'm also a really big fan of lots of pedals. So the BMP kind of gets me that tone. After that one, it goes straight to my compressor. And the reason why I have the compressor before the volume pedal is because I use my compressor mainly with a lap steel, and it's kind of weird if you have the compressor after the volume pedal. You need to have it before. So it goes to the compressor. This is the millibar. It's quite a new one for me. It kind of replaced my Cali 76 compressor, which is really good, but it's massive. It would take up like this space from my board. So this one is really it is really good, and it's a bunch smaller than the Cali 76, so I really like this one. I don't use it that much with the guitar, mainly with lap steel as I mentioned, but here's how it sounds. Here's my clean sound, by the way. I will show you later how it sounds with the lap steel. And from the millibar we go to the Digitech Drop, which is a pedal from Digitech that allows you to kind of tune down your guitar without tuning it down. It kind of tunes down the signal. So right now I have it set to octave below and the dry signal, and it sounds like this. So I use it live with this setting, and sometimes I use it if I want to play a song that's tuned down to standard D or standard C. I use this one as well. So yeah, that's the Digitech Drop, and then it goes up to my Analogman King of Tone, and I have it set up with clean on this side and overdrive on this side, and the clean side, clean boost, is basically on all the time. So I have it set to this slight breakup. So if I play softly, it's still clean, and if I really dig in, it kind of breaks up. So this side is basically on all the time, and if I want some more overdrive out of it, I have this side. So yeah, that's the King of Tone, a really good pedal. And then we have the Matthews Effects Cartographer. And this is a really special overdrive. It lets you cut and boost different frequencies. So I have it set up to boost like this really low midtones quite a lot. So it's a very different sound, and I use it to have these mid type of overdrive sounds, and I often use it together with this one, but alone it sounds like this. Almost sounds like a cocked wah pedal if you have it set to one position. together with the Architect, which is also an overdrive pedal from Matthews Effects, it sounds like this. So yeah, that's the Cartographer. It's a really cool pedal to have on your board to change stuff up a bit and just don't have regular type of sounds. A really cool pedal. And yeah, then we have the Architect, which is a really cool overdrive pedal. You can do a bunch of different stuff with it. I use it for more higher gain stuff, or not high gain, but higher than the King of Tone. Amazing overdrive pedal. And then we have the Ohmless pedals Boar Fuzz, and it sounds like this. So yeah, that's the Boar Fuzz, and I really like the bias knob on that one. It can have these spitty types of fuzz tones. Amazing. And then we have the Surgeon from Matthews Effects, and it's a delay pedal. I'm using it for slapback delay, but you can have some other types of delay from it as well, and they are really cool. So here's the slapback. So that's the slapback, and we also have this really cool kind of tremolo type. And on this setting, we have this filter type of delay that kind of reminds me of a delay that I really liked on my Line 6 DL4 when I used to have one. That's the Surgeon from Matthews Effects. Really cool delay pedal. And then we have the Walrus Audio Julia chorus and vibrato. Sounds really good. And then we have the Digitech Polara reverb. I used the room setting and it's basically on all the time. And then we have the El Capistan from Strymon, which is kind of my main delay pedal. And I use it for longer delays, and I also use the tap and hold function quite a lot. So yeah, that's about it. Let's see how I use it with a lap steel. So yeah, this is my Songhurst lap steel, and it's a really good instrument. And I also use a slide bar from the Rock Slide, and it's made of glass, and it's really good. So what I do with my pedals when I play lap steel, I use my volume pedal to fade in the volume. And you kind of do that to avoid the attack. And since there's a slight volume drop when I use the lap steel, I use a compressor, and it also helps with sustain, of course. I usually crank up the reverb quite a bit when I play lap steel as well. And I also use delay sometimes. So yeah, that's how I use pedals with my lap steel. I think that's it for this time, guys. That's my board now, and I will probably change some stuff. It's kind of like its own living creature, this thing, and it changes quite often, but I'm quite happy with it as it is now as well. Thanks for watching. Check out my Patreon, as I mentioned. It's linked below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.